You're all doing good. Did not mean to do that. All right, as we get Facebook and all my other streams tuned on. All right, hope that is good. All right, some manual difficulties here. Maybe I should start this over. I don't know. No, I don't want to. Lee, what's going on? Hope this is all good. Hope this is good. Who's in here? Tracy, what's up? Hope you're doing well. Nico, what's going on? Hope this is good. I had some difficulties in the beginning starting this up. I'm trying to start up Facebook as well. We should be good to go. But I want to really get into the value. I want to talk about using this one method. You're live again. Yes, I am. Using this one method that will help you lose weight and actually be able to keep it off. And I feel like the main reason I was able to help 100 plus people completely transform their lives and their minds and their bodies is because I genuinely struggled myself. I've been through a lot of the BS. I cut carbs, I had low energy levels, I would eat towers of lettuce, and I had a boring and restrictive diet. I would do hours and hours of cardio, and I burned out. And I thought I couldn't have a social life, and I didn't eat out as much. I thought I had to give up chocolate, and I missed it all the time. And this led me to being way too restrictive, binge eating, and honestly having body image issues. And I've tried every freaking diet under the sun, and trying to lose those 30 pounds was hard. And I honestly couldn't figure it out. All until my first fat loss mentor taught me macro-based nutrition. And what macro-based dieting consists of is setting daily protein, carb, and fat targets that you can try and aim for on a day-to-day basis. This is all specific to you, your struggles, what you're struggling with, timing. Maybe your job is busy. You can't really do a lot of meal prep, right? Your goals, losing 20 pounds, losing 30 pounds, losing body fat. What does that really look like? Your lifestyle and your daily routine. Everybody's macro targets are different. And I want to share 3 important reasons why macro-based dieting help my clients lose weight and actually be able to keep it off, all right, instead of compared to their old restrictive cutting carb diets, all right? So 1 is you can fill in your macros with foods you actually like. No more PDF meal plans that have chicken, rice, broccoli for every single meal for months on end. All right, you have leeway to choose your favorite foods, and you could fill in your macro goals accordingly. All right, and then 2, clients can use this method for the rest of their lives because it's actually sustainable. Learning about macros and foods that will help you lose stomach fat while also keeping you emotionally satisfied is so important for long-term weight loss. All right, long-term. Then 3, it's not bland or boring, and it doesn't lead to binging. All right, many diets are restrictive, bland, boring. You're a month in, you hate it already. Learning how to fit in your favorite foods to hit your macro targets will make it like a fun game that you could play. And it always feels good when you crush your specific targets. So for anybody that has tried, keto, Atkins, Weight Watchers, I would suggest macro-based dieting for anyone wanting to sustainably lose weight and feel comfortable in their own clothes for the rest of their lives again. Because for me, I struggled. I only had fats and protein. Like I tried the keto, I cut the carbs, I tried to cut sugar. There was a point in my life about 2 years ago, I cut fruits. I cut fruits because I was trying to cut all sources of sugar, and I just really didn't know what I was doing. And it wasn't until I got introduced to a macro based approach, and all my clients could resonate with this because that's what they're on right now, and it's extremely helpful because they can actually fit in their favorite foods into their macro targets instead of just having like meal 1, chicken, rice, broccoli, meal 2, like that's just boring, it's restrictive, it's tedious, and that's going to go on months on end. Like that's not how you want to do things, in my opinion. So that's really what I found out to realize in my fitness journey. And when I try to lose those 20 to 30 pounds is like macro-based nutrition definitely helped me out because of those 3 reasons, right? You could fill in your macros with foods you like. You can use this for sustainability. It's about teaching you how to use this long term, not just for the program, for the rest of your life. And it's not bland. It's not boring. It's not going to lead to binging. And that's really what I realized. So I just wanted to give you all some insight. Hopefully this inspired some people today, something you can definitely look back on. I got some people on Facebook. Awesome. What's going on, everybody? What's up? Drop your biggest wins. I don't like how I can't see comments on Facebook. Oh, Chris, King of leader by example. Wear the blue light glasses, brother. Let's go. Now I can see comments. This is awesome. This is a party. Here are the blue light shades. Why I didn't wear them is because you could see the ring light, and it kind of like, it looks like I have 4 eyes, maybe even 6 now with the glasses. So it's like my 2 eyes and then my ring lights and then my glasses. I have 6 eyes. But I'm so glad that a good amount of people tuned on in. I hope this was useful. I think a lot of people just go to the quickest fix, right? They try to go Weight Watchers. They try to really cut carbs. They try to be too restrictive. I've heard a lot of methods before where it's like, okay, just cut your meals in half. If you have a sandwich in the morning, just cut it in half. That's how you're going to lose weight. Like, that's just not restrictive. I mean, that's just not sustainable. That's not really how it works. Just being in a calorie deficit and eating less is not the number one thing that's going to help you lose weight. It is a must. Like, you have to be in the calorie deficit. But if other things aren't in place, your metabolic speed, metabolism, are you consistent? Do you have support? Do you have accountability? How's your stress? How's your sleep? How's your work life? Like, people don't take that into account when it comes to actually losing weight. They just focus on, all right, I'm going to cut my foods in half and I'm not going to have sugar at night. It's way more than that. And I think the macro-based approach really just simplifies it into, like, you have to realize that every calorie you have is either a protein, a carb, or a fat. I'm going to take these off because I feel like it gets like a little woozy. Every calorie you have is either a protein, a carb, or a fat, right? So if we get really knowledgeable about what protein, carb, and a fat is, why do you need them? How do they function in your body? If you consume protein, what does that do? If you consume carbs, what does that do? If you consume fats, what's that going to do for you? And you should have tailored goals really specific to you that you could try to aim for on a day-to-day basis. And it gets fun. Like, a lot of my clients have fun. Like, they're a little low on carbs on one day, and then they try to have higher carbs another day. So it's like they play this game, and as they're playing this game, they get really, really knowledgeable about nutrition and how to actually make this an everlasting, sustainable process. It's kind of like playing basketball for cardio, right? You're running miles on a basketball court or playing football or soccer, whatever, and you're getting a great workout in, and you don't even realize you're getting a great workout in. You're focused on getting the ball through the net. Same thing with like a macro-based nutrition approach. If you have daily targets you're trying to reach for every single day, that's going to become your game. And then without you even realizing it, you're going to get extremely knowledgeable about nutrition. What's a protein? What's a carb? What's a fat? Why is it important? What to get when you're eating out with your friends? What to get when you're on vacation? All this stuff is so important for you to lose body fat holistically for the rest of your freaking life. All right. So hope this made sense. Hope this was good. Hope this was so valuable. Chris said, hi, I feel that. Yes, with the blue light glasses, definitely. But if you're watching this, I appreciate you. If you're watching on the replay, make sure you hashtag replay and just drop your biggest takeaway in the comments, or if something really stood out to me, you could definitely message me. I would like to go over, maybe more of a specific macro-based approach for you, see how that can kind of play out, because the online calculators really aren't going to cut it. But if I could just help you out, refer you to a colleague, maybe a free ebook, I would love to help you out in any possible way I can. All right. So I appreciate you. All love. Talk to you soon. Peace, love, protein. We'll see ya.